like, never play this again. Where is it? It starts like Eminem and Tom MacDonald had a baby. But how's it going? That is exactly what the first song, Prequel, sounds like. And it's actually well executed and is a fine introduction to a 37-minute album. I'm actually impressed with the run times of this album, but the songs will tell if it's a 37 minutes well spent. The title track and the title of the album grosses me out. Maybe that's the point, so I'm not criticizing just yet. I'm just saying that I don't find the title aesthetically pleasing to me or my ears or my life experiences. And it doesn't help that the track kicks off with the Machine Gun Kelly, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like I'm listening to a song by a middle school bully who inspired many rock stars in a painful way, rather than them listening to a rock star who has done anything meaningful at all. And while the messages contained in this track could be a criticism of those things about society, it's a song with a terrible title, bad execution, and this is a song that I skip every time. Go to heaven. Never listen to this song when you're in heaven after you die. Jelly Roll takes the reins on All My Life with a country flair that works better than the make the people cringe vibe that is smeared all over this band's facade. And icky vibes and cobwebs just cover my first full album impression of this band. But I'm still opening my body to becoming a fan. Jelly Roll is in the same boat with me. I'm kind of dabbling in the Jelly Rolls, dabbling into his shouts into the void. Ronald is really interesting. The song Ronald is really interesting. Kind of a recreation of Corey M.F.ing Taylor Must Be Stopped. The song. A lot of people were vocal about their hatred of that song, and I want to be the minority, because I really enjoyed CMFT Must Be Stopped, the song. The over-the-top rapping, it's more self-aware than the cringe-pouring lube cringe that Ronnie Radke seems to bathe in. So Ronald is a really fun, dark, heavy song. I like that one a lot. Unfortunately, the quality of this record seems to jump off a nasty, cringe-spiked cliff from hell after all the fun of Ronald bouncing back and forth between what sounds like MGK B-sides mixed with Fall Out Boy. Like the voices in my head. And I do have to say, they are the voices in Ronnie's head and not my own. I don't vibe with any of this trash at all. Bad Guy has some hard-rocking moments, but it's so cliche, and the vocal production and the features and the writing and the sound are all so horrifically mutated and evil and ugly and rude and disgusting and snotty that I would very much like to never, ever, ever, ever hear a song like this ever again. In fact, Bad Guy is so bad, you saw me freaking out. I'm going to tell Spotify to never play this song or any song similar to this ever again. Live long and prosper. Yeah. Yeah. Watch the World Burns has a few notes that are musically valuable to my ears, but again, it's Machine Gun Kelly. If Machine Gun Kelly were somehow awful in every way and worshipped Eminem instead of battle rapping him. There's also what sounds like Bad Wolf influences on songs like Trigger Warning, a warning that should have opened this album so we wouldn't ever have to listen to it, to a single puke note of this devil sounding disc. Zombie plays the role of Bad Wolves or 3 Days Grace a little bit, and it's a little bit better than its predecessor. A very mediocre rock song, kind of nauseating, but one of the better songs on the butt, tail, ass of this album. No Fear is a fairly good rap track before Ronnie Radke and his goons ruin the classic Last Resort. Is this a band effort or a solo Ronnie Radke album? It's hard to tell on this thing with a mutilated Papa Roach song as its closer. This is a 1.2 out of 5 album, and it simply could not stick a landing or a groove or even a likable personality. Highlights are Prequel, All My Life, and Ronald, but I wouldn't even urinate on these tracks to put them out.